Hello Gareth and welcome to the first of a series of mapping videos. I'll be talking about a lot of things, including current maps, mapping concepts, also some map maker support, as Kate of course reached out to the community to ask us what kind of map we want, and I've got plenty of ideas, so that's going to be wonderful and help them out a little bit with the competitive side of the maps, and of course also detail ways for the mapping community to get started. Basically, I'll detail some programs that you can use to make some terrain or base concepts or whatever, and of course then to put them into UDK, which I myself haven't done because of lack of time, but still I'm going to make these videos and see what happens there. So before I do get started on all the boring stuff about competitively viable and back to fronts and Llamatrenches and everything, I just want to detail one thing. Because, well, Scott, I believe, when he was making the Bella Mega, he said he wanted a casually friendly map. Okay. And let's forget all the issues that we have right now. Mainly tutorials being the biggest one. And causes a lot of, let's say, mild lobotomy in the new players. I just want to show you the concept of fun. Now, this is something that is very difficult for a competitive player to understand, because we try to rip the fun out of the game, of course, and try to destroy it with autos. But just bear with me here for a moment, all right? I want to show you how a new player sees a map. And I'm going to use a rather controversial map for that. So please, bear with me these few minutes and don't rage quit at the sight of it. Okay? Ready? Permafrost! Ha 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 ha! Yes! Listen, no, listen, don't run away, don't run away. Listen, this is Permafrost. I'm not going to talk about the base, I'm not going to talk about competitive balance. No. This is a beautiful example of how maps can be ruined in the eyes of a new player. Okay, I've got here a soldier loadout, all right, complete with determination, straight off level 1 character. All right, it isn't, but fuck you. All right, so with even the Tumpavy. All right, look, this guy just spawned here. This is the one of the most common permafrost spawns. All right, good, and he's got the view of the base. And his natural instinct is, of course, to de-stack and go there and help out. But that's not what we're going to do. This little newbie wants to go exploring. He's never played the game before, okay? So first he's going to probably walk, and he's drawn to the base anyway. But that doesn't matter. So he's going to go over, and he found his jet. So he's going to jet, right? He's going to use all of it, of course, because that's what newbies do. And he's going to fall in this little chasm here. Going to ski around because look at all the speed. Wow, he's going 160. Can you believe it? This is such a good newbie. He's there, he's going, he's then suddenly sees this turret, of course, and he says, oh, what's this shiny thing? And look at that. I'm not even, well, I'm going to be hit by the turret, of course. I need to be careful. Boom. I jet a little bit, and boom, I am at the enemy base to shoot, kill, maim, and rape. This is wonderful. So he's going to go up here and then die to a base turret, not even going to make it inside. Okay. So this is how people see this map. Now, I'm going to spawn here, which is the less likely one. And this is what made Permafrost such a good map in the sense that it has these aspects. So it has a horrible Llamatrench. I wasn't going to talk about Llamatrench, but you can't look at it, all right? You don't see anything of the map. Except if you spawn here. Then the little newbie might be interested in going that way. Right, not directly to the base, but look, the nice overview it has. That's of course imbalanced for snipers, but let's not talk about that either, because that's plenty of time later. So maybe this newbie will now go down here. All right, so learn how to ski. Look at that, he's having fun. Maybe even learn to disc jump. That's unlikely. Okay, but look at the map he's seeing now. He's actually going to make it up here. Oh, look, that's a giant hill. I want to ski, you know, there's tribes, it's fun, I want to ski. Oh, wait, yeah. That's awkward. Right, no, that's okay though, but look at the view he has. You've got the map, the flag there and the flag there, so you're going to go in here, ski down and feel freedom, go hitting 160, 180, and jetting, of course, because he did the tutorial. And look at the map he's seeing now. Look at the map now. Okay, you can go here. You can have actually some skiing fun. You know, go up here, all the way up this hill. Oh wait, yeah, no, you can't. But that again, you know, that's fine. You know, it's still an example. Okay, but you go in. Look at this giant valley. Look at it. Look at this beautiful terrain. KP really did a very good job on this terrain. The only problem is, look, I can even ski over a hill and not immediately end in the backyard of the enemy. Look at where I'm going. I can even go fast enough to dodge a turret. And now I end up here again, getting hit by a turret, of course. And everything is in this flat bowl. And most people, especially if you're heavy, right? Because I'm playing a soldier with an energy pack now, because it's a stock, right? Look, that stupid trench is all most people will see, because they'll take the most logic route, okay, and they won't even know that there's anything there. This trench in the middle, this underground subterranean thing that has inspired me for a lot of my concepts, by the way, have that underground thing. Most people won't even make it here because they'll have to go up and yeah, not go anywhere. Okay, so this is something that happens almost on all the maps. Okay, let me illustrate with Temple Ruins, okay, the most hated map. All right, why? Because it's brown, it's boring, but look at all the beautiful architecture that nobody's ever going to even bother looking at. Okay, there's a lot of work put into this redesign of the base, which we asked for. All right, so I want really, guys, I want to help these people out. I want to help KP, Kate, and Scott out with the map making. Okay, you've got this, right? We've got by request. I asked for this, and we got it. You know, the base is raised to a mesa. This is all fantastic, okay? But there, we are not going to go there, of course, because we see a flag, all right? So we are not someone who's going to camp at the base. We are going to go. We don't know how to ski very well, so we're just going to bob along here. I'm probably doing it too good already because I'm not releasing my ski, right? And I'm just going to go through the middle here. Most people do this. This is how people see Temple Ruins. This is the only view of Temple Ruins people ever see. Sometimes they'll go up that hill or up that hill. Voila, they're going to go up here, get hit by turrets again, and boom, they're at the enemy base fighting, and then they die. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Boom, and we're back here again. We're gonna ski, right? Everyone's always focused in this in between, this Llamatrench that has been made through the middle. Nobody else is ever going to get through there. But this spawn that I have right here, look at it, okay? Look at this hill. This map has potential, right? I'm just gonna go up here. Look how far we can get up here until we hit. I think the out of bounds grid's gonna pop up in a minute. Oh no, wait, it isn't. There's no out of bounds grid here. What's happening? Look where I'm going. Look, I'm actually here. I can actually get over here. Did you know that? How many people have been here? All right. Look at where I'm at this map. Nobody will ever go here because it's pointless, except for cappers who can then set up a route. All right, and nobody ever uses this terrain. Nobody, none of the pub players will ever do that, and they will think Temple Ruins is the worst map ever. Right, I'm going 250, okay, off of a single disc jump because of that hill, and I'm flying here. I'm flying through this terrain, but it's pointless because I'm not helping anyone except if I'm a capper. All right, this is the problem with Temple Ruins. Now I'm going to crater because I'm an idiot and I've used all my jets because I can very, very badly ski. I'm still playing the role of the baddie here. All right, just making that sure. Clear. All right, look at all this terrain that will never be used just because you've got that Llamatrench in the middle. I think I've made my point clear. Okay, so I'm now going to look, because the same thing with Dry Dock, with the tower spawn that we've been moaning about for this in the history. These are big maps, okay? These are big maps, bigger than Karabatic. But all Tribes maps have this. All of them have the ultimate, optimal, through the middle, I'll get there, you know? And regardless of what problems this map has in other areas, I will talk about criteria a little later on. This map has other problems. Okay, but the main thing is, this has beautiful terrain, might be a bit bland because of the texturing, don't give a fuck. Listen, this map could be played. If that trench would be closed up and people would be forced to ski. It would bring other problems, but that's not the point. This is about the terrain now, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple of terrain concepts now that throw away the Llamatrench. This will give other issues. This will be a problem because, like I said, most people don't even know how to ski because of the tutorials not existing. And there will be, I mean, I went 250 with a soldier there, just skiing off of a hill. And that made the map seem a lot smaller. Alright, so I'm going to use that idea of increasing speed to ridiculous amounts and actually, you know, incorporating some kind of capping idea that you don't have 400 routes, which you have on this map, okay, but they're not awfully viable because of the setup times. All that will be discussed, but we're going to look at concepts for maps, big maps that are on cluster maps with no stand to stands, no back to fronts, perfect, but stand to stands are a problem, and of course higher speeds for bigger maps and no Llamatrenches. Now I want to chime in on Raindance here for a second, because normally looking at the terrain it should be a good map, but I almost went insane twice trying to cast a game on it, and most people feel that's a very boring map. These are actually very simple reasons why. There are a lot of issues with, of course, the base placement, which is very open, gives the sniper all opportunity. The defense has, you know, a very easy job at spotting the offense coming out of the giant ball, but there's also a spawn problem, because the location I am at right now looks like it should be an awesome spawn, okay? You've got wide open view, which is a bad thing, but, you know, if you're a defense player, that's wonderful, and you've got this giant slope where you can get speed and be on your way, but there's a problem, of course, because I am the furthest possible way away from the enemy base, and I can just as easily go to my base and be a defender. Okay, so the offense, let's not do it for real, but let's spectate it for a second. Okay, power up the juice, vroom vroom vroom. Okay, good. Turn that off for a second. Good. Look, there's no Llamatrench on this map, okay? This is a very good map because there's no Llamatrench. Okay, there's only a flat bowl that goes nowhere, but there is no Llamatrench, so I can't really blame it. And that's why we thought Raindance was so good when it was first released, but then turned out to be a very shit map. Alright, so this is all the way I have to go, alright? If I spawn from there, on that hill, right here, this hill, I have to go, if I'm conditioned to play tribes the way Hi-Rez has conditioned us, namely go straight for the flag and always look for the Llamatrench. You go up, you go there, you jet up here, lose some speed, fall down into the thingy, up blood easy, and then you've got all this area where you're completely open to the defense. Okay, completely and utterly open. So what you want to do, if you're a good player, is go around. So you're gonna go around here, go there, from this ball, maybe this jump if you're able, up blood daisies, then down here, go down, where the hell am I? Oh yeah, so we're going, keep going. This is a very big map. I like this kind of stuff, you know, but the problem is, it's very fun to do if you want to ski, but you're gonna come in here and then you go traverse the entire fucking bowl. Alright, so that's not what you want to do. No, you want to go from here to there, go around and actually be running a capping route almost and go through there, or llama yourself through the middle here, then scoot over here. So really the offense has a very, very bad time getting anywhere, and that's why it's such a bad map. But if you will, for instance, place all the spawn points of everyone on this hill, okay, the sniper would still be a problem, granted, but the defense would be a long way away from replenishing the defense, and the offense actually has a sweet hill to ski down. Okay, ski down here, up there if you want to, if you're HO, or just go around and actually come up. You know, look at that, still a way away, a while away, but you'll hit this hill, which people usually get to anyway, because this is the only hill you can actually provide some good offense, but it takes donkey's years to get there. So fixing rain dance, just place all the spawn points on this hill and let's see where it takes us. That's a simple chime in to rain dance there. And yeah, I'll be doing some more map specific stuff. But this is just a simple switch of spawn points. It won't fix all the problems, but I think it might make it a bit more bearable. And capping routes would probably also be positively influenced by some shorter setups. So it could really speed up the map. Alright, thanks. Right, quick addendum to this. There is a spawn point, of course, that I forgot to mention. There is a spawn point over here, right, which is a way up, but you probably need all your energy or whatever, unless you're a light, to get up here and get going. But it's very uncommon. I just did a couple of tests, and usually, if you bear with me for a couple of seconds, of course now Murphy's Law is going to indicate that I am, no, there you go. See, I've got most of my cookies still here. It's not a very common spawn, and it's really silly, considering, boom, now I'm of course here again, but look, this is the spread of the spawn points is just ridiculous, alright? I'm spawning up here, and that is where I spawn otherwise. So this is quite silly and quite random, because that could ruin the blah. Now I'm spawning there. I spawn over there somewhere. There you go, my body's still there. It's just silly. The spawn randomness is really hurting this map. Alright?